Hello students, I am Deblina. Today we are going to discuss about gravitation. So what is gravitation? Gravitation is basically a invisible pulling force which attracts every two objects or matter in the universe towards each other. So what is that? Suppose I am standing here. You are sitting. Someone is dancing, jumping. Everything is possible because of this invisible pulling force. I am throwing this pen in the upward direction. It will fall back. Why? Because of the gravitation. Now consider our solar system. Why Earth is moving around the sun? Why moon is moving around the earth? It is all because of this invisible pulling force, which is named as gravitational force. So gravitational force it is always basically attractive in nature. And also if the sun and there is a earth between them, the gravitational force is always remain same. Now the question can arise, so why, if the force is same, then why earth is only moving, why sun is not moving? Here the question comes, and the solution came from the second law of Newton's. So what Newton's second law states? From Newton's second law we all know P equals to m into F, where P is the force. Here the force can be replaced by gravitational force, and m is the mass of the object and the F is the acceleration. Suppose we are considering the gravitational force of the sun. So what is the acceleration? Acceleration of the sun will be the force of the gravitational force of the sun by the mass of the sun. As we know, the mass is very high in case of sun, so acceleration will be very less. Same for the earth, the mass will be lesser than the sun, so acceleration will be higher in case of that. For that reason, the earth is revolving instead of sun. From here we can see what is the nature. What is the nature of the force? What are the conditions that can affect a gravitational force? So here are some points. So first thing is that gravitational force is always attractive. And if there is a gravitational force between the sun and the earth, and this force is always equals, but the direction will be opposite. So the magnitude will be same but the sign will be different for the force. So it is equal in and opposite. So if the gravitational force can be named as action reaction force. Another point is it is independent of the intervening medium. So what does it mean? Suppose here there is a vacuum. If we replace the vacuum with solid, liquid, anything, it will not affect. The gravitational force will remain same. So it is independent of the medium between them. It is also independent of the object. Anything, particle, object placed between them. Suppose here earth and the sun there is a moon. So the gravitational force of the sun and the earth will not affect. So it is independent of any object placed between them. And the most important thing is it is the very weakest force. Who invented this gravitation? This gravitational force was invented by Sir Isaac Newton. He has given a law of gravitational force. According to that law, that the two masses or objects in the universe attracts towards each other by a force which is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between the center of the two masses. So what does it mean? Suppose there is two mass m1 and m2 and the distance between the two objects is r. Here object means the object should have mass. It is a very important point. Each object should have mass and the distance should be the center of the masses, between the center of the masses. So from here to here, this distance is not the actual distance. The distance should be the center, between the center of the two masses. So here the distance is r. So according to Newton's law of gravitation, we can write F is directly proportional to the product of their masses. And from the another point, we can write F is proportional to the square of the distance between them. It is basically the inverse square law. So from here, from these two, we can write F equals to F is directly proportional to m1 into m2 by r square. So this is the collective form of these two. Now we can replace this sign by a constant of proportionality. So F equals to, we can write G m1 into m2 by r square. So this G is some constant, and this constant is known as universal constant of gravitation. So the value of G is calculated by scientists. It is same for all the objects in the universe. Now the only variable part is the masses and the distance. It is a very tiny value. Its value is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. And you can derive the unit from here. You do not need to remember this. That is force means Newton, and r square means the distance square, that means meter square, and the mass into mass means kg square. This is the value of G. So I hope students, the basic concept of gravitation is clear. Thank you.